Welcome to Obscure. Before we get started, to my empathetic people, I just want to say that it is important to protect your energy. So understand that nothing in this video is your situation. Listen, but don't absorb. We're just here to sip some tea. Cardi B has been vocal for a while about, how she is into politics and how she's into basically commentary, like telling her opinion about things, especially like when it comes to the Black and the Latino community and things like that. So, recently she had posted this video to her Instagram.
What up, y'all? I only got 1 minute to say this, so I'm gonna say this really fast. Dear bloggers, dear YouTubers, dear influencers, we have the power to influence our youth to get educated when it comes to our Democratic candidates. You see, the Republicans, they are afraid to stand up to Trump because he might take their positions away from them. But the Democrats, they just don't give a fuck. And my thing is, right, that we get distracted with people putting Trump on blast, like CNN constantly putting Trump on blast on the illegal shit that he has been committing in this country, because he puts things on Twitter that distract us from all the bullshit that he actually be doing. So instead of us posting the little bullshit that he be posting on Twitter, why don't we post every single day these positive things that these Democratic candidates want to do for our country? Like, this man has a big chance of winning in 2020, and we could change that.
Afterwards, she posted this picture with her talking to Bernie Sanders, which Bernie Sanders is one of the candidates for the Democratic Party. Captioned it, "Not me, US. Thank you, Senator Bernie Sanders, for sitting with me and sharing your plans on how you would change this country." A couple of weeks ago, I asked my followers if you had the opportunity to have a question answered by a Democratic candidate, what would it be? I got a lot of submission and selected the most popular questions to get answered. Stay tuned to see how he will fight for economic, racial, and social justice for all. Together, let's build a movement of young people to transform this country. Let's learn our candidates. Now, what I will say is, I respect Cardi B just for the simple fact of the matter is that no matter how much hate people send her for voicing her opinion, because let's be real, because of the fact that Cardi B used to be a stripper and she's now a rapper, and the provocative things that she raps about and how she dresses and basically just carry herself, it has everybody looking at her sideways like, ugh, what do you know? But I want to commend her because it's like she still feels the need to say what's on her heart. She still feels the need to say how she feels, what she believes in, and stuff like that. And my thing is this, like, you're not living if you don't believe in anything. If you just walking around here and you don't believe in anything, you're not living. So I love to see in people, that they're passionate about something. And when it comes to Cardi B, I could tell like she's passionate about this. She's passionate about helping her community in some type of way. She's very passionate about it. And I want to commend Cardi B for that. Now, another woman who is very passionate about the Black community and stuff is Candace Owens. Candace Owens is a free thinker. She is also someone that gets a lot of hate from people just because of the simple fact that she's Black. And inside of the Black community, they always make us feel like we can't think but so far. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's wrong for you to think any other type of way than how other Black people think. So if most Black people are Democrats and you are a conservative, then something is wrong with you, basically. So that's the type of hate that she always gets. So she had posted a video a couple of years ago talking about the Charleston, Virginia, the thing that happened at that school or whatever when they had that rally and stuff. And since then, like, she's been popping. She linked up with like Kanye West and stuff like that. And so she's pretty much a Republican. So she got a whiff of Cardi B saying that she's going to sit down with Bernie Sanders, and she had this to say, basically. So she said, please retweet. I see I Am Cardi B is politically advocating for Bernie Sanders with claims that Trump is bad. I would like publicly offer $250K to a political campaign of her choosing if she will publicly debate her stance with either myself or any black conservative that I choose. So Cardi replied and was like, my actual goal is to educate the youth on our candidates, to advocate and spread the message on any candidate they choose to support, the same way you do for your favorite. That is all. Then Cardi said, why don't you use that $250K for a charity that will be more helpful? I like Bernie because since the 60s, he's been fighting for equality. It looks like progression is really his passion. I still want to ask other candidates questions that my followers would like to know. So basically, I see where both women are coming from. You get what I'm saying? Both women are passionate about the black community, about the Latino community. You know what I'm saying? They're very passionate and they both want change. That's something that they both can agree with, that they both want change. You get what I'm saying? And I see why Candace Owens would like for Cardi to debate is because, for number one, when it comes to the Democratic Party, they always seem to throw like a hip hop artist in the mix when it's almost time for election time. Because my thing is this, I feel like they feel like the black, us black people are freaking stupid. You get what I'm saying? Like, when it comes to like the Republicans or something like that, you never see them go out and get like some, don't nobody take offense to this, but you don't ever see them go out, get some country singer, get some rock singer, and, try to advocate for one of the candidates. But with us, they always get some type of rapper or something to advocate for one of their candidates. And basically, like the last time we had to deal with the presidential election, Hillary was being basically promoted by Beyonce and Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like they did like a concert of hers and she was joking, talking about how much she had hot sauce in her bag, all this crazy stuff, right? And we never really knew exactly what Hillary Clinton wanted to do for our community. Honestly, we didn't. And I know ever since I was a little girl, like the 4th grade, my father always told me to vote Democrat. So I didn't really felt the need to look into Hillary Clinton. You get what I'm saying? Because just being told to vote Democrat alone, you feel like all of them are good. So what is the point to sit here and look into this person? But after I had voted for Hillary and Trump ended up winning, I'm not going to tell you no lies. I was upset. I was freaking upset, and I was upset with anybody that did not vote. I was upset with anybody that did not vote, right? And then I was at work one day, and I was talking to this guy, and this guy, he happens to be black, and he happens to be a conservative, but at the time, I didn't know what a conservative was, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always thought that, all black people was Democrats, so I didn't know that it was some out here Republicans, you get what I'm saying? And, he was talking to me, and he was just basically saying, what do you know about Hillary Clinton? And I said, well, I don't know too much about her. All I know is that she's Bill Clinton's wife. My dad, my mom, they love Bill Clinton. So I think that she's good. Jay-Z and Beyonce like her. I mean, she said she got hot sauce in her bag and stuff. He was like, do you know that there is a lady KKK member that she looks up to, that she idolizes, that goes by the name of Mary? And anybody can, after this video, you can go and you can actually look and see, because this is true. You get what I'm saying? This ain't alleged. This is for real. Her idol. This is someone she looks up to, a KKK member. And I was like, whoa, are you serious? So then that's when it hit me like, okay, well, how can she possibly like black people? How can she possibly want the best for us if her damn idol is someone that hates black people and hates Jews and stuff like that. How can she possibly want the best? So I felt so bamboozled. I felt so cheated. And that's when I realized that the Democrat Party is a little wicked. Now, I'm not saying I'm not a Democrat. I'm not saying I'm a Republican. I'm just saying that the Democrat Party is a little wicked. And I do know that most towns that the Democrats own, like Chicago and any other town that is predominantly black, is all filled with crimes. You get what I'm saying? All filled with crimes. All of them filled with crimes. You get what I'm saying? And it's no hope for really places like Chicago and stuff like that. And then, like, you never see Al Sharpton or any of them trying to help them out over there. I never had anyway. And when you look up their net worth, they're worth millions. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like, how come these towns and stuff isn't in better conditions and stuff like that if you so-called love your community so much? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So when it comes to like the Republicans and stuff like that, though, I can't really rock with them like that. Like, I get the fact that, okay, they might want, they might want to help with like black people, with us get more jobs, or I don't know, but I just can't rock with the kids being in cages. You get what I'm saying? And the fact that they feel like it's no wrong thing about the kids being in cages. And I understand, like, a lot of people say that, well, that's been going on since Obama is in office. Okay, that might be true. But at the same time, why are they still in cages? And then it's like, at the time when Obama was in office, we didn't know if that is true. We had no idea. But with Trump, we actually know that these kids are in cages, and every time you say something about it, other Republicans are like, well, they're illegals, they're immigrants, they shouldn't have came over here in this country illegally anyway. Like, they try to justify the kids being in cages. That's what I cannot rock with. You get what I'm saying? And another thing I can't rock with is the fact that everybody that does not agree with whatever is going on inside this country is always being told to go back to their own country. And I don't care if we're all legal in this country right now, but let's just say this, okay? We all know white people is not native here. We all know black people are not native here. Asians aren't native here. The only ones that are native here are Native Americans, so nobody has a right to sit there and tell anybody to go to a different country, especially if this is not even your homeland. You get what I'm saying? I can't rock with that. I can't rock with people that don't let people say how they feel. You get what I'm saying? I don't like people that don't let people state their opinion. If they feel like something is not good inside of this country, listen to them. You get what I'm saying? Listen to them. Don't just say, oh, well, you can go to another country and come back here and it'll make you feel better. Like, someone just told somebody that, I might make a video about that, but it might make you appreciate the United States more. So it's just like, just ignore people's problems, right? Just tell them, oh, you're tripping. Like, you need to be thankful. You get what I'm saying? Like, I can't rock with neither one of them. So if you want to ask me, Democrat and a Republican, they both can go to hell. They both can go to hell. You get what I'm saying? I'm neither or, because I feel like when it comes to the Democrat Party, I feel like they might say that they're for black people, but I feel like they're really not. Just for the simple fact of, why is the black communities... Why? First of all, the Democrat Party is over Chicago. But you got trucks in Chicago that's leaving Jordans in the back of the truck to try to bait black men to stealing so they can go to jail. You also got stuff, this is allegedly, I don't know how true this is, but I've seen a video about this. You also got things that are happening about, like, guns, being left in the hood. You know what I'm saying? By, I don't know who. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're just being left. And, I mean, it sounds weird, but, when they say that, when people that actually live there, when they say things like that, I believe them, because I'm in the South, and who am I to say, oh, that's not true? I don't know. I don't live there. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I take their word for it. And I just don't understand that if Democrats, if they love the black community so much, then why are we not in a better spot yet? Why is it's still the same? Why are we still dealing with drive-bys? We still dealing with kids being shot. We still dealing with drug dealers. We still dealing with most of our people being on food stamps. We're still dealing with so many things that they said that they would have been changed. You get what I'm saying? We still dealing with it. It's like they tell us what we want to hear, and then after they get in office, it's just like, okay, nobody cares about you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when it comes to the Republicans, it's like, how can anybody even think for a second to even look your way? If somebody tells you how they feel about something, you tell them to go to a whole different country instead of listening to what they have to say. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like this go around. If anybody decides not to vote, I wouldn't even be mad. I wouldn't be mad about it. I feel like exercise your right. Because you got two sides that's going to tell you whatever that you want to hear in order to get that vote. You get what I'm saying? But at one side, they just telling you it, but your communities is still going to be bad. You get what I'm saying? But on the other side, you tell your opinion about how you feel about one little thing. They going to tell you go back to your own country. So it's just like, are you really going to win? You get what I'm saying? Just do you. You know, either way, you're going to be working the same job. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like, that's just my opinion, though. So if I offended any Democrats, if I offended any Republicans, I really don't care. You get what I'm saying? I don't care, so I'm not going to apologize. But that's just how I feel. You know, I understand Candace Owens. I understand Cardi B. They're both passionate about their communities. You get what I'm saying? But I really don't see how in the world Cardi B is advocating for a group of people that tell our people the same thing over and over and over, and we never see a change. And I don't see how Candace Owens is advocating for a group of people that won't let you tell how you feel in this country without being told to go to a whole different country. You get what I'm saying? I don't get neither one of them. I understand that they're passionate, and I respect that, because I respect anybody that sit there and have the balls to say whatever it is that they feel like they want to say. But at the end of the day, do I get it? No. Anyways, that's so much for my video. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.